Go berserk. Go berserk.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's MartyMcVi here, back with another video, and today I'm going to be ranking all 9 seasons of The Office from the worst to the best. And as you can see, I have the right shirt for this, so without further ado, let's get started. Coming in at number 9 is Season 9. Now, Season 9 is quite the season. There's a lot of things about it that I'm just not particularly a fan of. Like, just because David Wallace is back as the CEO and Saber's gone does not mean that the show's better. And so, there's a lot of issues, like Jim and Pam are having marriage problems, which is not good to see for them because they're like TV's like best couple. And on the other hand, you have Andy taking a 3-month boat trip and he comes back a complete jerk. I just don't like this season up until really the last couple episodes. But other than that, I'd probably not like this season at all. Coming in at number 8 is Season 8. Now, Season 8 is an interesting season as well. I mean, you have Robert California, which I'm not a huge fan of him. He's a very weird character that I just wasn't a fan of, and that's basically the biggest reason I don't like Season 8. Season 8 has more memorable episodes than Season 9, but really my issue is just with Robert California, and also I feel like they were trying to figure out what they wanted to do with the show after Michael Scott left, so I just don't, like, I'm just not particularly a big fan of this season either. Coming in at number 7 is Season 6. Season 6 is the season where Saber took over, and I really don't like Saber because it brought in characters like Gabe and Joe, who I'm just not a huge fan of, and also the part of the season where Jim and Michael are both managers, I was never a particular fan of that arc. This season did have some good episodes like Niagara and Murder and all kinds of good episodes, but I just really didn't like some of the arcs that they chose for it. Coming in at number 6 is Season 1. Season 1 is also a very interesting season. They were trying to figure out how different they wanted to be from the UK version. And some of the episodes I wasn't particularly a fan of, like Diversity Day. I know a lot of people love it, but I'm not a huge fan of it. But I do like episodes like The Alliance and Basketball, and it does have the most well-known prank on the show, and that is Jim putting Dwight's stapler in Jell-O. So there were some funny moments here, but I mean, Michael was a complete jerk in this season, and that was really the biggest issue for me. Coming in at number 5 is Season 7. Season 7 was overall a really good season, but I do feel like it did get a little slow for some episodes, and I feel like after Michael Scott left, those last episodes weren't that good. Maybe Dwight K. Schrute, acting manager, was pretty good, but this season does have a lot of really good episodes like Threat Level Midnight, Nepotism, the search, where Michael gets lost in the city. There's a lot of good episodes this season, but there's also some episodes that are pretty mediocre, but it overall was a pretty good season. Coming in at number 4 is Season 3. Now, Season 3 is a really good season. My biggest issue with this season is with Jim and Pam, because I really don't like Jim and Karen together. She tried to change him a lot, and I didn't like how him and Pam weren't really friends. But overall, other than that, this was like a really good season. There were some funny episodes like business school, beach games. It was a really good season. So I mean, it's really hard to place these last 4, but the biggest issue is Jim and Karen's relationship. I wasn't a fan of. Coming in at number 3 is Season 4. Season 4 is a great season, and the first 4 episodes are amazing. So, Fun Run, Dunder Mifflin Infinity, Launch Party, and Money. They were all hilarious. There were moments like Michael hitting Meredith with his car, and Michael and Dwight kidnapping the pizza man, and Michael driving his car into a lake. Classic moments, but I do feel like some of the episodes towards the end of the season weren't that good, up until Goodbye Toby, which was the perfect finale introducing us to Holly. So really my only complaint is that some of the later episodes in the season weren't all that good. Coming in at number 2 is Season 2. Season 2 was classic office humor. There were a lot of funny episodes. And there really isn't much bad about this season. I just don't think it's as good as the next season I'm about to say. I feel like the next season that I'm about to say has more memorable episodes, but this season does have a lot of them. It's a real toss-up between this and the next episode I'm gonna say, but overall this was a really good season. I didn't really have many problems with it at all. Coming in at number 1 is Season 5. Now, a lot of people don't like this season that much because of Charles and the Michael Scott Paper Company, but I thought the Michael Scott Paper Company was one of the funniest arcs in the show, with the interactions between Michael, Ryan, and Pam. And there were some funny moments with Charles where him and Jim were playing soccer, and I do feel like Charles was kind of a jerk, but the fact that this season had almost all the episodes were hilarious is why I put it at number 1. My all-time favorite episode, Stress Relief, is in this season, and there's also funny episodes like Lecture Circuit, Weight Loss, Cafe Disco, Company Picnic, Michael Scott Paper Company. It was overall a really good season, and that's why I put it at number 1. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more content. Ding the bell for notifications and leave a comment down below. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.